Hey, what's up party people, my name is Vlad Sensual and today I'm gonna show you how to make Crease-like kinda bass house music. So here is a project I made and I think it's gonna be useful to you guys. So let me play this track, then I'll explain how I made this track. Let's go. Real bass house music. It sounds huge in my opinion. It's a really big project. So let me start from the kick drum as always, because here I use some beautiful kick drum. It's actually a cowbell kick. It's from Bass House Pack and I really like how it sounds. Really big kick drum. Then I use this pattern with massive preset here. It's kinda voicey synth. It gives some interesting effect. So it's like a detail of the track, but it's really useful. So the next one is this loop. It's a vocal loop. It sounds pretty good. I use only EQ with some kickstart here. And then I add bass line. It sounds really big. And here I use two layers. First one is this is Zebra. It's called Boombox. It sounds like this. It's a main bass synth. So here I use some fab filter. As you can see, I boost low part of this preset. Then I add some EQ and of course the sidechain. Then I add this layer. It's like a attacky mid bass, as you can see, with some echo boy on it, and together it sounds like this. So I think these two elements is the main part of every single house music track, because kick and bass, it's fundamental of every dance music track. So then I add this pattern. It's actually a pads, as you can see. Bam, bam. Pretty simple, just some pads. I use silent here. And this layer, it's like a one note. So I recommend to use pads and chords in every single track because it's necessary in my opinion. So then I add this clap loop. Pretty simple, but it sounds big. And then I add some percussion. If you want to download every element, every sample of the track, you can download it by the link in the description below. So it's gonna be pretty useful for dance music producers because you can use all the samples that I use, so I recommend it. Then I add this hi-hats. use rhythmic part, then I add this downlifter. You can use downlifter, crash or white noise, but in this track I use all the samples. As you can see, I use downlifter, I use crash here, and I use the white noise. So every sample, if it's necessary, I use it. So then I add some extra percussion. So the next one is this sample. It's a vocal shot. And the main part of the first part of the drop is this one shot. It's a classic Chris Lake, Fisher type one shot, so it sounds interesting. And the main melody comes in the second part of the drop. So it's pretty interesting. It sounds really beautiful in my opinion, and it's actually pretty simple because I use the sample. It's original sample, and out of this sample I made this melody. And it consists of two layers. First one is fifth octave, the second one is fourth octave, and together it sounds huge. I use EQ and Fab Filter Saturn. As you can see, I boost a lot of mid and high frequencies. So I really like how it sounds. Then I add some vocal samples. It's actually from Vandalism, as you can see. It sounds really distorted because I use some interesting distortion plugin. Let me turn off the plugins. I turn off all of the distortion plugin and let me play the vocal.
Click clack, 'cause you know I stay strapped. Click clack.
It sounds clean, but it's a little bit boring. So I add this Echo Boy plugin.
Click clack, 'cause you know I stay strapped.
With tube tape preset and the Camel Crusher.
Click clack, 'cause you know I stay strapped.
Pretty distort. I use this preset and it sounds big.
Click clack, 'cause you know I stay strapped. Click clack, 'cause you know I stay strapped. Clack, 'cause you know I stay strapped. Click clack.
Let me show you one interesting element of the breakdown. Not actually a breakdown, it's a build-up. So it's actually FX kind of thing. Let me play it. Pum, 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 pum. Pretty simple. It's silent, and I pitch it up, automate the pitch, and it gives some interesting rise effect. Let me play it alone. The pitch goes up because I automate it, and it sounds interesting. So that's actually the whole track, and I really like how it sounds, so I really recommend to download it because it's gonna be really useful. You can produce actually your own track with this element. So let me play the drop of the track for the last time, and let's enjoy the track. Let's go. So I hope this tutorial was useful to you guys. Hit that subscribe button and see you in the next episodes. All the best. Bye.